Y'all know what it is. MZ Talks Boxing.
Let me make this abundantly clear. We talk about boxing here. My opinion is winning, but if you ain't feeling it good on your boxing, yeah. This mental headshot sting. So do these body blows that I bring. You wanted the big step to the ring. Let's go to the toe to the final bell ring. MZ Talks Boxing. Yeah.
And look like we on. Now I don't know what you've been told. Must be mistaking me with one of those. But here we are. MZ in the house. We about to talk some boxing. Yeah, I'm running late. So anybody even say anything? I'm glad that people ain't jumped right in as soon as we get started. Let's just come and say, J1 Pro in the house. First one to step into the spot. He said, "What's good, pimping? What's happening, my player partner? Let me get these things together so I can go ahead and get us situated on the night." F.A. Jogma. I should have hedged that bit like Trey told me, but no, I was hard-headed, moving slow, lost money. But it's all right. Had fun. Having fun. Let me go ahead and get this sent out. We're going to talk a little boxing. That's all we can do. Tell some boxing stories. Trying to understand why everybody is just so gung-ho on the report that didn't come out of the camp. Now, Stephen Espinoza made some statements, but not about anything that has anything to do with Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. And I ain't too much trying to go on that. Today, just going to do some boxing stories. Whatever come up, that's what we're going to roll with. Whatever comes up is how we're going to deal with it. Let me go ahead and send a link out so everybody can get in if they want to. And we just going to have fun. There it is. Simple and plain. Make this copy real quick. No, I want to copy that. J1 Pro, I'd rather be right than first, man. You know that. That's how everybody should be looking at it. Be right, not, be right. But now, it's about those clicks. It's about those clicks and that money. Trying to get that money, trying to get those views so they can get that YouTube bread. So, they'll make up whatever they want to make up when it comes down to it. Ride with. I don't get it. I'm like, everybody knows that Mike Carpenter really pretty much writes for ESPN. What the fudge? Let me put some music on because the baby is calling because she freaking spoiled. What's up, kid? Daughter. Oh my gosh, y'all heard the little duck. She just had to call. Trey X in the building. What's up, bro? What's up? Salute 100. All that good stuff. You did a great job the other night. Even though I lost money because I felt like FA was supposed to take a loss, but he pulled it off. Champ Ross getting ready to start. I got to talk about Champ Ross. I seen these ratings, man. Somebody sent me the ratings. I ain't going to tell y'all who sent me the ratings. I got the ratings from Champ Ross. And I just don't know what to say. I think I saw a name sitting at the very top, holding down the top spot as like, dare I say, the champion? But it is what it is. Maybe I'm wrong and somebody going to help correct me. We got D-Lo-Fo Boxing in the house. The Varsha region has slid on through. Salute, big bro. Got my big brother in the house. He come through. He hollering at Trey X, J1 Pro, and all that. Yeah, Trey, I know. I said it in the beginning. You told me to hedge it. And And I was hard-headed. I was hard-headed. And it's okay. I'm trying to go through some learning pains and stuff. You know, every once in a while, I just want to turn to the left, turn to the right, just to see how I go. But, you know, I still ride with you 99.9% of the time. Every once in a while, I take that little 1% and try to do something with it. Other than that, though, it's been a beautiful week. This month, January, this new year has like started off on steroids. You know what I'm saying? This week is going by so fast. We got Moody Treyweather in the house. I'm trying to get all names and statements correct tonight. I don't plan on messing up anybody's name on purpose, but accidentally, it's possible that I'm gonna screw something up. I'm gonna screw up a statement, a word, somebody's name, something like that. So don't y'all hold it against me. But on a great note, I feel good. I hope all y'all feel good. I hope this was a good week for you guys. Even though for me today is my weekend, even though it's gonna get cut short because I gotta go in tomorrow. But it has been thrown to me that my name has been thrown into the manager pool. So I may be taking on a little more responsibility at the JOB. I'm still fighting to keep Tuesday the way it is, so we can always get together on Tuesday night and have our conversation. I got me a nice. There we go. Let's pop that top real quick. Hey, I need some ice cubes. Let me put that top back on there because I am not putting nothing in my system without some ice cubes. Got a little Girl Scout cookies. Let me get that on out the way right now. So, oh, shoot. I need to go to the Discord. I have not dropped the link. I'm sitting here tripping. That's what I was doing. Let me go and drop a link so the family can come through and holler at me and say what it is they want to say and all these good things. Good call on the fight the other night. Salute. Who the heck is VOR? Okay, that's a new one on me. Anyway. Unless you fell asleep. Oh, that boy Hyphy funny as hell. No, I ain't sleep. Let me go ahead and put this link in here. Funny guy. Funny guy. There we go. Now, everybody got keys to the door. I haven't changed a lot. And yeah, I need somebody to come and explain to me. Let me pull it up so I can talk my talk. Let me go ahead and pull up that impossible text message that I got the other day. I just couldn't believe it. I got that text message. Where we at? The new Champ Raw season. I'm jumping on. I'm letting y'all know now. I'm doing my homework. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna try to have my calls. I'm gonna have my picks in coming this Friday. Ready to roll. I'm ready to go at it. Yes, I am seeing somebody with 1,233 points got a trophy by their name. A trophy. Wait a minute, I see somebody got a prize though in second place. Third place got a prize. They split the prize. Okay, so first, second, third. Okay, that looks good. That's all I can say. That looks good. That's all I am willing to say. I am going to see you. How y'all? I know y'all know how I feel about this 154 thing. If Earl go to 154, he there. But I haven't heard anything concrete to say that a fight is happening or anything. I have not heard anything. I've heard a lot of speculation. Heard a lot of people twisting interviews and making them J1 Pro MZ don't finish last, or the roast. Wait, what? The roast Crow coming? Wait, you got to get Crow for I don't think there's no Crow being passed out of Champ Ross unless we like own it say have your picks in by Thursday night or Friday morning. I'm gonna be there Friday morning, early Friday morning, because I still got to make sure I get enough homework done, and because that's a long list. That's a long list. I forgot how long the list could be. It's a lot of a lot of fights, and then I got to try to implement my copy of the pedigree scale. I got to go and look and see who looked good, try to find out who been out the ring too long, all these kind of things. I'm going to tell you now, I'm not too sold on Antonio Tarver Jr. son. He looked kind of, I don't know. I checked out some footage on him. He don't look like the business though. I don't know. Maybe I need to check some more footage out, but what I seen, it was it looked pretty amateurish for the, I know it's a pro fight, but they look pretty amateurish. And maybe it's because he's not really that seasoned. Could be that. I don't know. I ain't making up no excuses for nobody because it's all about Champ Ross. And I'm in there. And yeah, I got to be going for the dude that was the champion. Because somebody threatened me with second place. I ain't going to call no names or nothing, but somebody told me, OG, get ready to get second place because I'm going to take first. And what can I say? I felt a little shook by it. I was like, wow, you going to just throw me to second place? La D. I don't know wherever you are. But I heard that noise you was talking about mid-grade or something. I hope sis pops up. She asked me to go live the other day for about 30 minutes so we could discuss a fight. I didn't see it until late. So we'll jump on that. Moody Trayweather says, Antonio Tarver Sr. wasn't the business. Wow. Well, he beat Roy. I know people. All I can say is he beat Roy. Roy was the name. He knocked Roy out. So I'm not highly impressed, but maybe he'll develop into something. That's possible, J1 Pro. Maybe he will develop into something. I guess we're going to have to sit back and just let things unfold and jump on it like that and see how it goes. I'm not eating no crow. I'm telling you now. I'm really going to I'm going all in on the Champ Ross. I'm excited. I'm more excited than I was the first time I got in it because so many names and stuff are in there and there's so much. And I've learned so much. I have literally learned a whole bunch of stuff messing with my little guru when it comes to these bets and stuff, showing me things to look at. I'm still a novice. I'm going ahead and be honest with that. I'm still a novice when it comes down to it, but I'm enjoying it. And I'm finna raise some hell in the Champ Ross. Hell, I'm not highly impressed, but maybe he'll be. Yeah, I feel. I read that already. So get that off my hand. Tonight we name this boxing stories because we just gonna talk about whatever comes to mind and whatever we feel like talking about. Did I put that in there right? I'm excited because May is coming up so fast. I'll be in Hawaii chilling hard. Let me see. Let me just look at some names here. Gil Coles. Woo! I don't know if this is the whole list. I ain't gonna say what number you in because I don't want to throw nothing out there like that. But damn, Gil Coles, Derek Bailey, J1 Pro, Champ Ross, D-Lo 404 Box. I feel like I could beat all those numbers. I can beat all those numbers for sure, with no problem. I'm sure I can beat those numbers just with a lucky guess. Let me not be too cocky because I'll mess around and be dead last, and they'll be talking about me. I'm all business this week. Let me roll down. Trey say, I'm all business this season. I'm not even going to trash talk. Wait a minute. Wait. You can't be out there being no silent assassin. You got to do a little trash talking. But I'm going through Louis Torres, that guy. Well, the only names prominent that I see is Gil Coles, Derek Bailey, J1 Pro, Champ Ross. And I know that's his league. D-Lo 404, Boxing, the Voice of Reason. Trey X, King of King. I don't see anybody else from that I'm familiar with. I don't see any other names that I'm used to seeing. Where is everybody? Well, hopefully we have a lot more people. Hopefully we have a lot more people to jump in. I'm going to have to see that to believe that at Trey X. That man said he called him out. He said, I don't believe you just going to be quiet and just be all about business and not say anything. So, first thing first, I caught a glimpse of Oscar De La Hoya talking about how he was ready to move on and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. I also heard Tank and say some things. But it seems like, I don't know, people playing games and shit. Sound like Ryan was trying to pull out of the fight. I'm sorry, I'm making noise, which is bad. My bad. Sound like Ryan was trying to pull out of the fight. Y'all have to forgive me. I am making a little bit of noise because I'm trying to get my little area straightened up here and my desk and all that. Everyone else is at the bottom half of the list. Oh, it's another part of that list? You just sent me the top. Okay, I got you. Well, oh my gosh, if it's the bottom half deeper than that, that's terrible. I cannot be in the middle of it. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I really got to come with it. I cannot be taking no losses like that. I mean, taking no stuff like that. No. Mm-hmm. So everyone is at the bottom of that list. What I was saying, Ryan Garcia. I don't know. You know, right now the way boxing is going, it's hard to say what's going on. They had plenty of time to have all that stuff together, but I did see that Oscar De La Hoya also said that he had the contract. Now he has received the contract. He's gonna sit down with Ryan and see what they can make happen. Which means, to me, the way we usually been seeing things going, they're gonna look at some stuff. Probably find a whole bunch of reasons that they don't like within the contract, send it back, and we'll be back at square one. I also seen something about Pitbull. I don't know how much weight this carries, is willing to move up to 140 to deal with Regis Prograis. I think that's a bad move. But you know, what can I say? That's a bad move. I know Pitbull got a little something. He's tenacious and with coming forward, and he got, I would say, some pretty decent defense. He swings for the fences a lot. But do I see him beating Regis? I don't. I really don't. Regis is naturally bigger man and all that. And you know, you guys have taught me a good big man beats a good little man. That's the consensus that I've heard from the great ones like D1 D-Lo 404. See, I almost messed it up. Trey X. I've heard Marlo say it. I've heard that guy Kirk Sugar before he passed away say it. I've heard a lot of people say it. So I'm gonna have to pull that and say, yeah. J1 Pro, I'm crying. I'm carrying a briefcase and wearing a suit this season. Oh shit. I'm coming out with some khaki shorts and some Dockers. But I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. That's all I can say. And everybody speaking to each other. Moody Trayweather says Pitbull don't use the jab enough for me. True, that's what I was meant when I said he swing for the fences a lot. You know, and I don't think that's gonna be enough to get him in with Regis Prograis. Only person I've seen beat Regis is Taylor Gang, who we all know was undisputed at 140. Looky, who has stepped through the door. Our sister, Almond Brown 09. She says, hey, MZ in chat, blessings. Always blessings. I hope today finds you in great health and everything's been going good for you this week. Like I said, I'm here tonight because I just want to kick it with my family. It ain't a big, great deal of stuff to talk about. D-Lo 404, stop the presses. D-Lo 404 said, MZ, Pitbull and team. Wait, Pitbull and team just talking. They ain't messing with 140 or Regis. I'm just, that's why I said, it's just put out there. I'm speaking on it because it's out there. I want to see what people had to say about it. I don't think that the boy can, let me not call him a boy. That's disrespectful. I don't think the young man has anything for Regis. I think Regis will walk through him by at least round 5 or 6. I think, I got to get used to picking the rounds and picking if I think somebody going to get knocked out. I'm used to just saying, hey, this dude going to win, this dude going to lose. But I got a lot more complexity that I'm going to have to deal with. The complexity of picking what round somebody might get stopped. If unanimous decision or a majority decision. Split decision. My head gonna be so stacked and packed, but I'm gonna stick it through. I'm going to stick it through because my name needs to be up there in the top 2, preferably number 1. Now I might struggle when we first start off, give people something to laugh at, but after I shake them haters off and brush the dirt off my shoulders, y'all gonna have to respect my picks. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gonna have to respect my picks. So I see everybody's being cordial with everybody and they speaking to everybody. Let's start busting something open. Where that ghost smelling hyphy at? Talking that noise about me falling asleep at the desk. Somewhere hiding. Y'all give me a second. Let me see if I can pull something up for y'all to sensibly listen to while I run in here and get me a couple of ice cubes to put in my glass. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm running late today. For whatever reason, we got started late. D-Lo says Pitbull has a fight that they actually want to make with some title shot implications, and it's right there at 135. They just pop it. Who they with who? With who, D-Lo? You know, that's some good information to give, but who would the title shot be against? At 135? Oh, it must be one of those small titles because last time I checked, isn't Devin Haney the undisputed champion at 135? Yeah, he is. So I don't know what fight they could be going after. If some piece of information that I want to bring up, and it's slipping my mind right now. Armin Brown. It's something slipping. So slipping my mind. But if they talking that hot stuff, haven't heard too much from Shakur Stevenson or any of the higher names up. FA pulled off the win once again. You know, that's just on me. That's just on my head. But we got a lot of work going on in there. Let's see. So y'all let me go ahead and pull the track up. I run in here, like I said, and grab some ice cubes. D-Lo say, no, the fight will put them in line for a title shot, just like the Shakur fight would have. Yeah, it seems like nobody want to fight Shakur right now, right out the gate. But somebody gonna have to step in the ring with him at some point. And shoot, right now these fighters, I don't know. Nobody want to fight for the titles. Nobody want they eliminators. Nobody want nothing. Everybody just want to talk about made up stuff and pretend stuff. You know, from what Mike Carpenter said and the people from ESPN told us what Showtime gonna do. And the last time they told us that, they said Tyson was fighting AJ Fury, that is. Tyson Fury will be fighting AJ, and they was gonna skip over Deontay Wilder, and everybody ran with it. And it seems like nobody learned the lesson from that. And as soon as the guy put out, they're gonna fight at 154 and no title, and then Suleiman came out, he had his little interview. And like I said in a video I did a little earlier, nowhere in that interview did that man actually say that fight was sanctioned or the fight was happening. That man sounded just as hopeful as we did that something's going to happen. When asked if the fight was sanctioned, his answer wasn't yes. His answer was, this is the guy that we had chose for them to him to fight, but we don't know what's going to happen. We have to wait to see after the fight what's going to happen with the fighters. So with that, I'm gonna let y'all let that roll in your minds. I'm gonna hit y'all with we stunting, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some ice cubes, put me a nice drink together as soon as I share this, get myself lit up, so we can all start chilling super hard. What is it? Screen share here. Let me go ahead and press the entire screen. Oh, they got a new thing on here. No, not the entire screen, just the window. There we go. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I'm tripping. They changed some stuff? Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Fighting above welterweight limit. Okay, there go Hyphy that stepped into the house. Fighting above the welterweight limit doesn't mean 154. They could be fighting at 148 or 175 for all we know. Say no to breaking news. And that's from Hyphy. Well, we are saying no to breaking news. I'm just saying that I just want them to I see they did change it up. Big Bro say play Scumbo Baggins. My sister Armin Brown said, yes, they changed StreamYard. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I don't know what I'm looking at right here, right now. But let me go ahead and see if I got Scumbo Baggins. Actually, somebody had put a link in that, put a link to that inside the I'll be with you in a second, son. Let me go ahead and get I said We stunned. I'll come back and play Scumbo Baggins at another time. There we go. Bang. Let me know if y'all can hear this here.
One, two, we got that heat for you. 3, 4, you really want more. 5, 6, dropping nothing but hits. 7, 8, wait. We gon' do it. 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 We gon' do it.
I hear they out there looking for me. Tell me where they at. Been out here for a second, man. I guess that was cap. I got myself a bag of flies, about to bake a cake. Niggas talking about some jewelry, man. I'm on that real estate. They don't pop their pussies for niggas that they don't know. I'm all into the spots and pussy popping for sure. Niggas getting upset and I can see it in their face. I'm in my chill mode. Don't make me have to catch a case.
1, 2, we got that heat for you. 3, 4, you really want more. 5, 6, dropping nothing but hits. 7, 8, wait. We gon' do it. 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 They tell me I'm belligerent when I'm inebriated. I tell them that I'm calm, but they always wanna debate it. I get hella faded and niggas act like they hate it. Puff and pass, nigga. Bitching about how they waited. I got my drink and smoke, I'm laid back, feeling elated. Looking in the sky where my pupils are dilated. Check my lotto numbers from earlier, cause I played it. Then I hear my song on the station. They got me to be made it. 1, 2, we got that heat for you. 3, 4, you really want more. 5, 6, dropping nothing but hits. 7, 8, wait. We gon' do it. 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 We gon' do it.
I'm from the dirty south, yeah, we getting money too. Don't give a fuck about what these other motherfuckers do. I'm from a city that is wild as the fucking zoo. Houston, Texas, we ghetto boys and we bang school. Shout out to the south side and peace to the north too. Southwest, we in this bitch. Hey, look what it do. I take off like a Houston rocket. Got bros now, partners on my little cousins. Coach, I was on such a rock star. These hoes love me. Instantly, we start vibing. They see me being a full-time player. You just part-timing. I'm lit like a big more heat than a furnace. Light 'em up with the quickness like my big brother Ernest. Doing my thing, hit my dougie on these niggas. Bubba Sparks, hell yeah, it's getting ugly for these niggas. I'm so Texas player parlaying on another level. Success is my best friend. I've been through setbacks and failures. You tell your nose ass friends they can get it too. I'm on my grind call state of the art fool. Yeah, snap back on backwards on tilt. My nigga, I'm so cool. Flawless victory. Oh, tell them what they do.
1, 2, we got that heat for you. 3, 4, really want more. 5.
Okay. We stunned. So now I understand. I guess I'm going to put it out there. King of Kings won Champ Ross. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I'm like, whoa, that really happened. I did everything in my power to lose. I made some clutch picks to take second by 1 point, though. Those words coming from Trey X. Thanks, sis. And Brown gave us the music notes and the flame, letting us know that the music sound okay. D-Lo did come up with something. He said, I hope, let me go and put it up there. I hope we get this fight. I hope we get that fight. I hope the promoters and the networks will work together. I hope. I feel you. That's what it's sounding like right now. That's all we can do is hope that these people, maybe they should bring Don King back. At least we can get some fights. Fighters might get cheated out their money, but we'll get some fights. That's all I can say about that. Trey X said I did everything in my power to lose. I made some clutch picks to take second by 1 point, though. So, hey, you got something out of second, wasn't first. You know what I'm saying? The irony, though. The irony. King of Kings. This man won first place in Champ Ross. I'm tickled. I'm tickled blue. Say, no one won first place. I got stripped. League rules dictate that you can't welch on the bet and be the face of the league. Well, I know the list that I seen, his name holding number 1. Nobody couldn't do nothing about it. Let me go ahead and see if I got a Superman cape in my closet so I can dust it off, turn it to the Black Clark Kent. That's all I can say I can do. I finished the season with the first place like I'm supposed. Wait, what? D-Lo, I didn't see your name up by first place. As a matter of fact, I seen your name. First place wasn't what it had by it. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to shoot no slugs or nothing or anything like that. Oh, first place last week, that is. I got you. Now, I feel bad for Red Cats, but I actually like Broner versus Lundy better. I saw that, and maybe you can give me a little more information on it because I was listening to it. I don't really like listening to the interpreter tell me what the other person is saying. That kind of sucks because, you know, you never know if he really just saying it all like he's supposed to. But once again, look like the business of boxing reared his ugly face, and Red catches out, and Lundy is in. When the last time anybody seen Lundy fight? And I don't even know. I can't even get excited about this, about Broner. I want to, but I can't. I ain't gonna even pretend and tell no lies right now at all. I'm not. Like I said, tonight is about boxing stories and whatever story you might have to slang my way or that I can come across and slang your way. Hyphy. Show your face so I can know what's going on, as he put it. Broner and Lundy were on a live stream promoting the fight already. At least they jumped on it early and started taking care of it. Only thing I got out of the thing that Red Catch was saying that his promoter took his dream or stole his dream or something like that. Either way, he wasn't happy of the fact that he's not gonna get the fight. All this old people making promises instead of just going ahead, put your name on the list, put your name on the dotted line, and let's get it. Stop all this pulling out and all this kind of crap. Lundy has popped up on Champ Ross every now and then. He's been doing a little something. These are the words of the great D-Lo 404 Boxing, letting me know that Frank Lundy has been active and doing things, and we just have to see how it goes. And you think Adrian gonna beat him? Crawford took him out pretty easy. Not saying that Crawford and Adrian on the same level, but yeah, Crawford did stop the man. Let's see what AB gonna do. Maybe he feels rejuvenated. Maybe he found what you call it, the water that make you young again. You know, the sacred water that everybody be saying, you know, the treasure hunters are looking for. Maybe he'll find it. Mm-hmm. Now I'm feeling better. Calm. I'm slowed down a little bit. Got the job out of my system for a day. Getting ready to make that move. I told y'all I was gonna make that move on that assistant manager. Finally got my name thrown into the cup, to the hat. I got a couple of things I got to go through, some paperwork and stuff I got to learn, but I'm about to go ahead and get that spot and start making it. Oh, we got somebody new in here, or at least somebody I haven't seen in a minute. The Bushes. Found the Youth. That's what it's called. Okay, I surely appreciate that. You gave it to me, then Big Bro gave it to me. The Found the Youth. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe he found the Youth and got himself back together. I appreciate you, the Bushes, coming through. Oh, so you part of our sister Almond Brown's crew. Well, thank you very much. And let me go ahead and say I got to get used to saying y'all hit the thumbs up for me and all this kind of good stuff. Y'all know I'm not used to doing it. I just get on here and have my fun and roll through it. Don't worry about no super chat. I ain't even close to that, so I ain't worried about that crap anyway. Red Check's promoter supposedly wouldn't sign off on the fight and was trying to get his own deal, then ultimately stopped the fight from happening like a sucker. Wow. That's what happened. That's why Red catches out and Lundy is in. That's weak. That's weaker than tap water right there to do somebody like that, man. Hey, Almond Brown, you're the reason I'm here. Appreciate that, sis, for bringing somebody over here to kick it with us. I hope you enjoy tonight as we have a conversation. Feel free to comment in the chat as much as you like. One day we're going to have to get the sisters on here and just chop it up about anything that they want to talk about. Anything. So we're going to do that one day. One day we're going to get them on. Almond Brown, Trey X is saying that Almond Brown be sharing out the videos. You have to sub to her and return the favor. I've been a sub of Almond Brown. I go to church on Sundays with her. You know, I might not say nothing all the time, but yeah, she, you know, I don't get the chance to do it here because I be sleep so hard because I be just got off of work. So that's my way of getting in a little worship, hear some good songs. Listen, I appreciate you immensely for taking us to church. So for those of you who don't get to go and you like church, at least like to hear the word and hear some good singing, holler at Almond Brown and check it out because she be having some nice stuff. Return the favor by sharing her live. You sure right, bro. I always do that. I always let it be known that she doing her thing. And I speak on this so that everybody know that, yeah, I do mess with our sister, Almond Brown 09. I still got that Christmas thing. I didn't know it was old, but she got me with that. I really enjoyed that. I was laughing so hard. But we're back into this new year that seems to be ripping and running so fast. Can you believe it's already the 17th of January? It's like it just started last week and we already in the middle of the month. Already. We've got where we got the tank fight and all those things that came through. Rashidi lost and everything. Just shared live boxing talk, no propaganda. Huh? That's from D-Lo 404. Big E say, me too. She sing in the car heading to church. See? We be riding with sis. We don't just let her be out there by herself. Sometimes my notifications don't come, which be pissing me off. But then I guess people say it's better pissed off than pissed on. So that's what it is. I'm gonna have to. What is that D-Lo talking about? Boston talk. Y'all forgive me because tonight I'm just here. I'm just in the flow. Slow down. In the flow. And gonna let things go. I've been devouring my books, my boxing greatest fighters. Y'all see what Xavier, the boxing nerd, was talking about. You get so excited and you get deep and start reading these fights. And cause what's his name? Cause it's the Irish guy. I'm trying to find his name. Tony Canzoner, they call him Kanzi. Anyway, I didn't realize or didn't know this just something to throw out there. It might come up in one of those trivias that this dude got the first knockout in Madison Square Garden. In the Garden. That's how they say it. The first knockout. That's pretty big. The little guy that was built like a fire plug. Tony Kazari. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm screwing that man name. That's it. Trey X, you look at Trey X. See, right on point. That boy know who I'm talking about right out the gate. That's the name I'm trying to say, y'all. That's the name I'm trying to say. So Trey know who I'm talking about. Almond Brown, I'm going to do better, God willing. I'm still in the process of cleaning my subscriptions and notifications of clutter channels. Good job, my brother. Good job. I need to get rid of some of the channels that's on my thing too, because I don't need them. I don't really go to them. I don't get nothing from them. So I have to go through and start clearing. I do have to say, I've noticed, y'all do know that the songs that we be dropping are part of this channel. You can go to the a music part on my page and check out the songs that we've dropped. I got to get in touch with the social scientist to make sure I have his full name and everything. So if anybody hear from the social scientist that came, let him know that I want to get his full name so I can go ahead and make sure his credentials be on the song that we got together, on both of the songs actually, and see what we else got coming up new. So many times that we have been. Got a lot of laughing up there. I don't know what they're laughing at. What? K-Zerp. Because I don't know what the hell that is, D-Lo, for. Sound like y'all Kanzaneri. What? Kanzaneri. Oh, you trying to tell me that's how to say it? My mouth don't work like that all the time. Sometimes I be trying to say stuff. It just clutters up. Maybe I'm not opening my mouth wide enough to talk. Pause. But yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. So it's decaying dibs. Okay. Thank you. I want to make sure that so I can make sure, like I said, you know, I don't want to do no songs and put them out unless I make sure that the person, if anything is made from that song, that person gets their just dues for it. If anybody can lead me that knows someone that can sing, that's willing to sing, drop some hooks. A female voice is what I'm looking for right now. We need a female that can do some singing and help us with some hooks and everything. It would be greatly appreciated. Almond Brown, if you feel like you might want to blow a little bit, you can blow. Because we can do a church song. We can do something for God. You know, it ain't all about being in the streets and thugging up. You know, we do got we got another side on us. So, I watched another person at work get knocked out in the parking lot. Craziness. People just doing stuff don't make no sense at all. Almond Brown, don't feel bad. I just be running my mouth. I don't even know what I be talking about sometimes either. D-Lo 404, the voice of reason. And a lot of times he do know what he's talking about. He comes through with some pleasurable things to listen to. So I'm sitting here and I'm at work and I'm listening to Trex call the fight of F.A. Jogba, and I can't even remember the other guy's name, which I should have hedged the bet. I really should have hedged the bet. But no, I was hard-headed. Lost a little change. But it's okay. Made up for it. Think all the some Almond Browns is much appreciated. Oh, I'm tripping. So, Stephen Shaw. That's the guy. Appreciate it. I don't know. I must really be getting... My daughter told me I'm not going to even let those words come out my mouth. I'm not. I'm still young and vibrant. I'm doing it like it's supposed to be done. I still can get a little jiggy with it. So, like I said, I'm devouring this Boxing Greatest Fighters. And this is a lovely book, man. This is a great book. It's filled with a wealth of knowledge. Jimmy Wild. Stanley Ketchel, just to name a few. Bernie Ross, they got him at number 20 as the number 20th greatest fighter. It goes all the way back to the last fighter that they have as the best fighter in here. I believe it's not Mike Tyson. We make it all the way up to who is he? I want to make sure. Mike Tyson is the last. He's number 100. He's the last one. We got Lennox Lewis at 99, Rocky Graciano, 98, Packy McFarlane, Wilfred Benitez, Willie Ratchet, Johnny Calburn. It's a wealth of knowledge in this book. I think I'm going to have to read it about 3 or 4 times before I really feel comfortable enough to say I can sit down and just go through conversations like Trex and the late Kurt Sugar or I can't even think of my guy who had the music playing in the background. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Got the jazz playing. I can't even think of his name. I'm getting older. Hyphy, what's happening, my man? What's going on with you?
You know I'm here for the story time. Wagwan, brother.
Everything going on. It's beautiful. Good to hear your voice. Then you're not sleepy. You ain't gonna fall asleep on me like last time, huh?
You know, I'm over here feeling good, boy. I'm hearing about niggas getting knocked out next to pump number 9. Keep that shit going.
Shoot, no, it wasn't at pump number 9. It was at pump number 6. So check this out. Some guys pull up. Nice car. Impala. Candy paint job, red, and a car full of girls pull up. One guy in the car, for whatever reason, he thought, I guess those women made him feel like he was something else. kind of swole guy, talking noise to this slim guy. They both got on these super tight ass pants. They talking, and before I realized, I guess before the guy realized what happened, the skinny dude, not the guy with the girls, but the skinnier guy, the slim guy with the super skinny pants on, he throws a punch that was so slow. I mean, he hooked at this dude. This dude went under him, pieced him up with 2-3 punches, and the dude just froze and fell back, bust his head on the concrete. Girl sitting there laughing at him. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then left him there. How you gonna leave a motherfucker that get in the car and leave the dude that was riding with you? Y'all leave. That's sickening.
Wait, hey, so you saying they all hopped out the same whip?
No, like one guy pulled up in the Impala I was talking about. I think it was an Impala. I'm not a car guy, so I really don't know, but it was a nice looking car. I think it was an Impala. I'm pretty sure it was an Impala. Candy colored and everything. He got out. They out there bumping, first. And our parking lot get crunk sometimes. They be out there twerking and all this kind of stuff 3 a.m. I don't even know where they're coming from at 3 a.m. But I know a boy got his ass whooped. The dude that was riding with the girls. He swung, missed the dude, old boy.
Ah, damn.
And they left him. They left him. They left his ass laying right there in the parking lot and drove off. He got up about 15, 20 minutes later after the ambulance and all that came and scooped him up and talked to him and made sure he was all right. They didn't even take him to make sure that, they just put him in the ambulance, patched him up and put him out. Where they do that at?
Hey, you know what that was? They probably met that nigga at like some like little club or somewhere, and that nigga, they was gonna roll with him, or at least let him ride with them, because you know what I'm saying, he was probably too drunk, but he promised to, bomb all Denny's or some shit. That's probably where they was going to, some goddamn Denny's. So they played his ass like a little turncoat, made that nigga stop and get him some gas for their whip. Man, you see, they ain't give 2 shits about him if he got knocked out. That's what that play was.
Got to be more careful. Gots to be more careful. Gots to be. But yeah, I'm telling you, the more I'm near, the more stuff I see motherfuckers coming in and stealing. It's just crazy. I ain't trying to stop nobody from stealing. If you want it that bad, go on get it. It ain't got nothing to do with me at all. Go on steal if you want to steal. I told you about the guy that was walking to the door. All this stuff started falling out of his pants.
Yeah, I kind of remember that story. Yeah, you was telling us something about that.
Yeah, you stealing, you get to the door and your shit just start falling out. Instead of you just keep walking, you look back and look at, you looking at me to see, I see you stealing, dude. This ain't no secret here. This ain't no secret at all. Girls coming in that mug, super drunk, falling asleep inside the bathroom on the stalls. Do you know how embarrassing it is to be cleaning up and then go in the bathroom, start doing the women's stalls? You done lock the store up. I've locked the store up. I go in there and it's a girl in there straight on the toilet, sleep. Little pants down and everything. So I'm embarrassed that I got to go ahead and wake her up. It's just an embarrassing situation all the way around.
Yeah, little hood rats ain't had shit cracking for the night, so they just trying to sober up.
Dude, they be on these pills and all kind of stuff, man. They be coming in there, half dressed, falling over themselves. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm gonna start taking the camera up there and set my camera up by the register. And when I see something that look like it's gonna turn into something, I'm gonna start filming it for y'all so I can show y'all the foolishness that goes on up in these stores.
Hey, that nigga in that Impala, yeah, hey, he was just too damn cool to get knocked out in his Impala. Fuck that.
See, that's an embarrassing thing to come. You with a car full of females. Just think about that. You got slipped in front of a car full of females and then they leave. Almond Brown said, did the little fat boy come back that overflows his cup so he can suck the extra out of the top before he put? That is a Monday through Friday thing, Almond Brown. This young man comes in there Monday morning through Friday morning before school, and that's his routine. Get his large cup, fill it up so he can suck some of it off the top, put a little more in there, get his little food, and go out the door with his shoes leaning over to the side. I ain't being funny and making fun of the dude. I'm just telling you, this is what happens. this is what happens. Had an old man get mad at me because I asked him for his ID. Some old fella cussed me out. Fuck you think you is asking me for my ID? I'm 60 years old. I feel you, Pops. I feel you, but the law say I gotta ask. Don't be embarrassed to give me your number, you know. And it's just crazy, man. Sometimes I have to hold my tongue, really, because sometimes I want to say some. Well, I do say some stuff back sometimes. It just depends. If it's somebody that's, you know, I feel like, hey, you're gonna have to give up that respect. We're gonna have our words. It's been a couple of times, you know. I had an essay to come up there the other day. Perfect example. It's about 12 o'clock. I'm doing the end of the day. I'm counting the safe and everything. I didn't put a sign up saying I'm counting money. He's snatching on the door, pulling on the door. So I go, you know, go to the door, open the door, say, hey, I'm counting money. He started trying to snap. Walking away, motherfucker, call me a nigga. Y'all understand, you know, that kind of shook me a little bit. Call me a nigga. So I say, what the fuck you say? He turn around, he come running back up to the door. He buffing and huffing. So I look him directly in his eyes, call me a nigga again. Please, call me that one more time. I'll lock this door, fuck you up, and then go back in here and go back to work. I promise you. Need to say he didn't call me a nigga again, and he left. I was hoping that he, you know, wanted to get a little frugal with me. I wanted to hit him in his head. I really wanted to. I was aggravated so much after he left that, you know how your temperature just goes up, you get hot, you just being hot, you know, that's how I was. It's cold that day and I was hot. I was freaking-vated. But you know, I got the one on, so, but I carry that thing with me at work. I ain't in there unprepared.
Oh yeah.
I refuse to go out like that. They be telling me, oh, you know, you're not supposed to bring that. Well, fuck y'all. I'm in here from 10 to 6 in the morning and shit go sideways. From 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock, it's guaranteed I'm gonna see at least 4 or 5 trucks run up and down the street, 4 or 5 ambulance, and a whole bunch of police cars. It get crunk in San Antonio on the east side after midnight.
Hey, MZ, and then imagine during them hours, shit, I'm gonna probably say from like 10 p.m. Fuck 1 a.m. 10 p.m. to like, you know, 6 a.m. Like, what's the percentage of individuals for like every 10 people that come in? How many of them is either drunk or, you know, high or some type of drugs?
Well, from 10 to 12, I can honestly say it's a lot of regulars come in there. They might be buzzed or something, but they don't be tripping. But it's the people that start falling in there after 12, coming from the after hour spots, the strip clubs and stuff like that. Those are the ones that I have to be a little leery of, because I don't know, you know, what that alcohol got their minds thinking, telling them they can do and get away with. But I do be prepared. Like I said, you know, I keep my peace with me to make peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a hurry to do nothing to anybody. You know, I don't let the fact that I carry it change my attitude about the way I go into a situation, because, you know, I don't want to take nobody's child away from this planet. You know, everybody is somebody's child, and I feel like everybody deserves a chance to keep breathing. Just don't come in there and try to affect my breathing. That's all I ask, you know? That's all I ask. Almond Brown laughing out loud said, I get happy when they ask for my ID. Well, I did buy items that require it. Yeah, you know, you got some people that's a little older say, you know, they look at it and say, oh, I appreciate you asking for my ID. I still look that young. Some of them don't look that young, you know, but I lie to them and say, yeah, you know, you look in your age, but you come in there and you born in the 80s and you look older than me. Something wrong. Totally. You come in there, you missing teeth. Your feet look like your feet, you got on some slides, and the back of your feet look like some heels. I know that's your heel on the back of your foot, but I'm talking about crusty heel. Look like you can walk around on rocks with no shoes on.
That's that Almond Brown shit. Yeah. Feeling like, you know what I'm saying, like some sandpaper and shit. Yeah, that's that Almond Brown shit.
Oh, you gonna do sis like that? She said, "Oh, 80 baby." She laughing. Moody Traywell said, "Hell no." Joseph Brown in the house. Salute MZ. Salute MZ. Don't let hyphy bully boxing talking Tank Davis mishappening outside the ring. What mishappening outside the ring? I missed that. Tank had a problem outside the ring lately?
Nah, he probably talking about that little That little fight that broke out.
Oh, at the fight, where people was talking about they cheated for Tank because they stopped fighting to watch the little fight that broke out between the incident that broke out between Meek Mills and
Or as I call it, I call them almost fights, because you know all these the toughest niggas with the biggest mouths, they have a lot of almost fights.
Yeah, Gary Russell Jr. It was Gary Russell and him that he was having an issue with. I don't even know why Gary Russell would even let something Meek Mill had to say even upset him. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you fighters know I'll whoop your ass with that old weak shit. I'm sure Meek Mills ain't got hands like that. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Almond Brown said, "Oh, he wanted Jones. Go on, let it loose, then, sis. Let him know what you got. Don't let Hyphy talk about your barbaric feet, about your boots that you wear inside your boots. Make sure you don't fall asleep tonight, Hyphy, since you jumped up there first. Okay, she coming back at you."
Hey, I'm going to MZ store tonight, so you ain't gotta worry about that. About to go pick up them what's them little bullshit drinks they be getting, little man in a can. They be coming in there for them.
Those Seagrams. They be coming in there knocking off those Seagram drinks. And we got these things called fireballs. They be coming in there snatching up. So, oh my gosh. So it's this one heavy babe. Her they call her Bree. Big girl. Like she tall and big. She came in there and picked up 4 bottles of Orange Jubilee, 2 6-packs of Dos Equis, and didn't have the money. Her card wasn't working. Can you imagine people coming up to the register, $50, $60 worth of stuff, and then a card declined? That shit be funny to me because they come in and they talk, "Oh, I got money, I can do this, I can do that. You know, I work, yada, 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 yada." Talk that big shit and got up there and that motherfucker say, "Decline." Run it again. Okay, decline. You must be doing something wrong. No, bitch. You just got to swipe the card. I press a button and the computer do the rest. If
your
you
system
ain't got,
messed up.
If you ain't got that right there, but we'll go to the ATM, see what the ATM tell you. Leaving all that shit up there, I gotta go put it back up. Just running me hot. It's hard being a clerk in the Circle K store. I'm telling you, man, I'm finna take some pictures, get some film on these people, and let y'all laugh with me. I'm gonna make it my business to get a week worth of footage and just bring it up there. The craziest stuff I can see happen.
Hey, so let me just clarify the law. So now you got a card no matter what? Just on any okay.
The law states here in Texas, the law is if you buy alcohol, cigarettes, or lottery tickets, you have to be ID'd. And some of the medicine that we sell, you have to be ID'd. And when I be hitting them with those, I be hitting people on those lottery tickets saying, "Hey, I need your ID." But they be losing it. "I ain't never had the ID before. I ain't never had to. They don't do me that at other stores." Well, you can go to another store and buy your tickets. But right here at this store, I'm going to ask you for your ID because that's the job, and I'm going to do it like I'm supposed to do it. Be mad or be happy. I don't really give a crap. But you're going to do what you're supposed to do, period. They say, Trex, "Oh, you coming too?" Almond Brown asking questions. They say, I would have walked smooth away with that declined card. Well, after she talked a little bit, she did walk smooth away, and I had to put up all her stuff. Joseph Brown says, "Where Gil Cole's at? We need him to address these wait a minute, what the hell? Where's Gil Cole's at? We need him to address these, I guess that they shouldn't be there, cheating Bucks out the playoff gate." I know that don't sound right, and maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe he just slow down on your typing. That's what I got to say. Moody Tradeweather says, "MZ, what part of Texas you at?" Right now, I'm in San Antonio. I'm in San Antonio right now. I was in Houston for most part of it. I've been in San Antonio now going on about 10 years. So, yeah, I'm in San Antonio. And like I said, you know, here, the law is everybody can carry a gun. I've got a little more clarity on it. When you're carrying a gun here in Texas now, if you have a license, you can have it hid. If you don't have a license, the gun must be shown. You have to have it where they can see it. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, see a dumb nigga like, no, I'm saying who don't really know. I understand. Oh, I don't care about that law because, you know, shit, I'm down. I want to show my gun. I want niggas to see my 30-round drum. No, dumb nigga. You know, you want that shit concealed. So
Yeah,
just
but
now I'm saying the nigga don't know what you got. You don't know. I never want to just play a card like that, boy.
I feel you. I feel you. True, I never showed ID for lottery tickets when I worked at the Kangaroo. That's a store. Moody Trayweather representing Dallas up in this camp. He up there with Earl the Truth Spence Jr. is. And the rest of those cats. Yellow Beezy. You be jamming Yellow Beezy, Moody Trayweather? That's one of your favorite artists. Him and the other dude. What's the other dude name with the Freddie something with the shag? They still throwing me off with that shag stuff. I'm used to the shags being out in the 80s. They coming back to the shags. It really throws me off. It really throws me off. Joseph Brown. They come to church. They sit up in the choir stand. They don't come down where we can see them in the pews. I don't know what that is. Oh, hell no. So Freddie Trap Boy and Yellow Beezy, you on jam them? Okay. Did you ask the Kangaroo Express? Oh, the Kangaroo Express, a store? Yeah. It's the same as the Circle K. Really? Okay. Moody Trayweather said I was listening to Mo 3. Mo 3 was going hard. I like Mo 3 myself. There's some songs that he got that I was jamming. My big brother Big E turned me on to him, really. He the one that really told me to do was jamming. Prior to that, to be honest, I don't really too much give credence to these guys, to the other people that do music, not hating on them or anything, but you know, I'm busy writing on your own songs. You don't really have time to be trying to listen to anybody else because you don't want to end up taking yourself in a direction like that. So yeah, MZ, everybody knows that. Everybody but me, D-Lo. I just learned that. I never even heard of Kangaroo Express. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't even remember ever seeing the Kangaroo Express driving to Houston, driving to Mississippi, driving to Gary, Indiana. I don't remember seeing the Kangaroo Express any damn where. Joseph Brown says Espinoza was on camera today, and he still hasn't confirmed Spence versus Thurman is the goal. When are boxing channels going to learn about reporting rumors? They not going to learn about it. That's why I made that video saying a lot of them, I believe, might end up with egg on their face. You're listening to people that has nothing to do with the organization that's supposed to be putting on the fight, putting out information about it. What's the word? Sources. You hear these sources coming up saying, oh, the fight is going to be at 154 and all this kind of stuff. Get the hell out of here with that. Until I hear it come from the exact people. And that's not going to be good enough now. It's not going to be good enough for me, except when the fighters walk out down the tunnel. The fight's not on until they get in the ring, in the bell ring, and they start throwing punches. Because, hey, one of them might come out there and trip and twist his ankle. I'd rather be right than first, MZ. I feel you, sis. I feel you. I'd rather be right than first, too. I'd rather be right all the time than first. It's quite embarrassing. I don't even know how these cats still have channels with all these big names and they just reporting stuff that's not happening. Foolish. Crazy.
Well, you see now, I just kind of like let it go sometimes, at least, because the reason that any channel could do that is because every channel, like whatever little following they got, they subscribers don't hold them accountable for it anyway. So it's like they could get away. They could make up a lie every day and it'll be no type of consequences. So, that's why for them, it's no attempt to try to, verify something. There ain't no consequences to it anyways. And then them channels, they figure, well, why would I take time to try to verify something? I could have been made my video. So that's basically what it come down to. It's I can't call none of these boys journalists, but as far as journalism, it's very, very lazy and irresponsible.
True that. I agree with you 100% on that. And well, like you said, they got loyal followers that's willing to believe or listen to whatever they say, because they'll jump up on another channel and straight say, oh, well, such and so said this, so it's got to be true. No, you just want it to be true, and you foolish sheep. I'm not trying to down nobody. I'm just saying you're doing some sheepish things. D-Lo says, over here where I'm at now, the main gas stations are, what's that? Phoenix and QTs. Okay, I know what the QT is. Back home, we mainly had Circle K's, Racetrack, Raceway, and Sprint. I know Racetrack and I know Raceway and QTs. Don't know about the Phoenix, or however y'all say that. I was updated. Okay, I was quoting what you said in your video earlier, MZ. I know. That's why I said it so proudly. I'd rather be right than first. So I appreciate you using my quote. I like that. I like that. Oh, and Loves and Pilots. Oh, we got a Pilot and Loves too, D-Lo. Hold on, D-Lo. It seemed like D-Lo was trying to say that I don't really know too much about the gas stations and stuff. I do know some things. Don't do me like that. Don't break me down. We have Love, Circle K, Kangaroo Express, Wawa, and Pilots. Wawa. In Brown, where you at? Because these are some names I'm hearing. That sounds like Piggly Wiggly. Now I know Piggly Wiggly grocery store in Atlanta. I don't even know if they still got that there. But yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, see, most of them like stores y'all naming and stuff, all that Piggly Wiggly and all that. Like, I only know about that stuff from just visiting the South, but that's not native to what we got going on over here. But yeah,
you in the Cali area, right?
Yeah, I'm out here. So I believe it's different because I know when I went to Texas, I think they stopped selling. Y'all supposed to stop selling alcohol at what, midnight? Huh?
Yeah, we stopped selling on Sunday through Friday. Is midnight. Saturday is 1 o'clock. And we got a lot of people here from Louisiana and some people from St. Louis, quite a few visitors from up north in Louisiana. They come in the store and be trying to buy alcohol at 2 o'clock. They pulling on the door. I got the door locked. I'm like, we stopped selling after 12. Oh man, y'all stop. They don't stop selling over there. Stop lying. This Texas, they do stop. You think I am just gonna bust open the cooler so I can get you beer and shit, so I can end up going to jail and paying a big fine and lose a job? Stop it. Just stop it. Drunks. That drink got people just doing stuff. Girls coming in there with t-shirts on. Man, hyphy. I can't tell you. Sometimes it's ridiculous. People be just willing to show their little stuff to the world. Showing it. I think it's pronounced Sphinx. Okay, D-Lo. Help me out. I have a speech impediment. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. I'm in Florida, and we don't have any Piggly Wigglies down here. Okay, you down there where our brother Gil Coles is. Say, want to be busting MZ, don't know. I'm in Brown 09, want to be busting MZ. I don't know what that is either. Y'all help me understand what the hell going on. There's some stuff being said that
they talking that young boy slang. I don't know that shit either, boy.
They got me thrown off. Nah, they came up with a whole new dialogue. I remember a time when Piggly Wiggly was everywhere down south. Winn-Dixie too. Now I remember Winn-Dixie being in Texas, but I only ever seen Piggly Wiggly in Atlanta. That's the only place I ever seen Piggly Wiggly. And that really messed my head up when I first saw it, when I was staying down there. We used to live in Atlanta too. We're not Atlanta. We stayed in Georgia. I stayed in Buckhead, Smyrna. What's the name of that freaking Buckhead? What's the name of that first place? Is it Smyrna? Smyrna Tech? No, it's not Smyrna. I know we stayed in East Point and College Park. It is what it is. I can't remember. So it's been some years now. Like I say, I'm getting old, and I love it. Yeah, a lot of stuff a lot of that stuff is regional, even if it's the same. Like Hardee's and Carl's Jr. That's burger places, right?
Yeah. So what they do is it'd be like you know, pretty much all these stores, it'd be like the same store, but they might just be under a different name according to whichever region it's in. Like in like out here in California, Northern California is called Safeway, but in Southern California it's called it's called Vons, something else. So
Oh, y'all got Safeways there?
In like the Bay Area and above, we do.
Okay, we used to have Safeways in Texas. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. Texas be eating up grocery stores and spitting them out. Fiesta is our strongest store right now. Fiesta and HEB.
Yeah, you see, Almond Brown, she don't know about no Safeway and Vons because that's where they ain't gonna have no sales like that. So you got to come in there willing to spend some money on groceries. You know what I mean? She don't know nothing about that though.
Whoa, is this a shot fire? Slow down and read the comments, right, bro? Okay, I'm sipping, I'm puffing, but I'm gonna get it right. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get my gentlemen's conversation together so I can pronounce these things and say them right. Because I feel like people is laughing at me right now. I don't really care though. Yeah, they got 7-Elevens here too and hotspot. Don't know what a hotspot is. Never heard of that. When I got down to the water, they got Parkers everywhere. Okay. Yes, like Winn-Dixie's and Bi-Lo. Wow. Almond Brown. Let me tell you, Bi-Lo is a store that I remember in Gary, Indiana, in the 70s and 80s. Never seen one again on the for real. I've never seen a Bi-Lo again. So yeah, that you just took me back to being a child, a youngster, when you threw that Bi-Lo up there. So yeah, I feel that. Nah, I didn't know anything about a Safeway. So see, I ain't the only one that don't know stuff about certain things. Let's get it right now. Let's get it right. Let me say, Trey X threw a boomerang slug. He always blames the green when he messes up reading. Let me clean my glasses because, little bro shooting slugs at me. That's all right. I bet you I can read when that information about a bet come up. I bet you I read that right. Bet you I read that right. When they got something to do with money tied to it, I'm reading it and pronunciating everything correctly. Yeah. All the Bi-Lo stores that I knew of in GA and what is that, Sacramento or SC, South Carolina, have closed. I'm guessing that's South Carolina. We had one here until last year. Really? Well, I'm glad I could bring back childhood memories for you. Yeah, I hated going to Bi-Lo's because leaving the projects where my auntie stayed, we had to walk through this neighborhood that they used to call Gangsterville. Gangsterville had a problem with the kids coming from the Ivanhoe projects. In order to get to Bi-Lo's, you had two ways to do it. You can walk down 9th and walk all the way down 11th to 21st and then make a right and walk and go straight to Bi-Lo's. Or you can go straight across 9th and go straight down the street through Gangsterville to make it to Bi-Lo's. Now, as a kid, I was afraid horribly of dogs. They just terrified me. And there's nothing like going to the store and then walking home. And they didn't have the plastic bags then; it was paper. So it's hard to run from a dog when you got a paper bags in your hand and you trying to get to the crib and you can't break the eggs. Best not bust the milk. Better not mess up none of those groceries when you get to the house, or that's an automatic ass whooping. And yes, I have taken some ass whoopings, canned groceries home because I got there and 12 dozen of eggs. I get to the crib and you only got 2 good eggs in there. Got my ass tore up that day. That was terrible. But that's the point of another day. Let's not bring back ass whoopings and stuff like that.
Hey, I'm so glad I don't eat like dairy and shit. Cause I'll be going to like this spot Trader Joe's. Nigga, I go up in that bitch like 10 a.m. All the eggs is already gone. Niggas is tearing eggs up right now, boy.
Eggs cost a lot too. They cost a lot. That shit there hot in the mug. Hold on. D-Lo, yes, at Almond Brown. That joker is that old. Is he talking about me? He got to be talking about Trey X want to be funny. You should have read it right when I told you the hedge. I did read it right, Trey, but I wanted to try an experiment because I remember I just wanted to try an experiment. I said, you know, Trey X changed his mind on God dang, what's the boy's name? The one and only F.A. Job, because he said F.A. looked like a giant in there that day. So we should hedge your bet. I was hard-headed. You know, I can say I was hard-headed. Didn't do it right and lost my money. But I did read it right, just to let you know. Yeah, I did read it right. I should have hedged. You told me. Already closed. My sis is in SC and shops there. I gotta ask if hers is closed. Oh, she talking about one of their stores. D-Lo got, I don't know what that is, but Joseph Brown said MZ got PTSD with the man. I got PTSD from breaking a gallon of milk. Yeah, I got all kind of problems. Man, this little kid from back home got messed up pretty bad by $3 about a week ago. He is getting better, but has had many surgeries and has more to go. Oh man, I hope he pulls through and everything gets better for him. I knew a young lady that got attacked by a pit bull. Her name was Dana. He took half of her right face away from her. You know, he bit off right up under her eye and her jaw area. But she took it strong. You know, she grew up, lived a pretty decent life. She was always happy. She didn't let that affect her as much as you would think one would. But yeah, she took it real good. Let me see, what's this I say? I paid $7 plus last time I brought eggs. That's crazy that eggs cost more than gas. And let's be real. It ain't like the chickens don't spit out eggs every day. You know what I'm saying? They spit eggs out every day, pretty much. So why is the price of eggs going up so much like that? Crazy.
Hey, see, I'll be comparing that to like ammo. You know what I'm saying? I wish Gil Coles was up here. Or shit, D-Lo know what it is, but you know, like the price of ammo had went up so much, it got to a point where it was almost like $1 per round. You know what I mean? And you know, some people like us, we buy like ammo by like the thousands. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, that just remind me of that, how that ammo has shot up. Luckily, it did come down, but you know, imagine, like nigga, when it come to like you down to paying damn near $1, 50 cents per egg. Hey, mama gonna tell your ass, don't leave none of them scraps on that plate. Nigga ain't no leaning over the trash can, scraping that little bit. Nah, all that shit got to get consumed, boy.
Shoot. My auntie's house, my auntie, we was pretty much on the lower end of things when I was over there. So as a kid, just imagine waking up, as a kid, you're going to wake up early. You wake up early, brush your teeth, wash your face, go outside and you start playing. Around 10 or 11, you start getting the hungry powies. You go in the house, ain't nothing being cooked. Go back, so you start drinking water to fill your stomach up. Horrible idea, horrible. Because you getting pumped up full of water. 12 o'clock ain't no lunch being cooked. 3 o'clock ain't nothing. Then finally you go in the house about 4:30 and you smell a faint smell of something cooking. Pot of beans. You know how long beans take to cook? Beans take a long ass time to cook. Long time. You've been starving all day outside running around playing. Barely could move. You done got so weak. You going in the house, you falling out in the bed. Well, I was falling out on the floor. I ain't like sleeping in my cousin's bed because that motherfucker, I'm sorry. My cousin, he'll do some dirty stuff like wait till you sleep and then push you out that motherfucker. Weak as hell. But I had a beautiful childhood, but when I started thinking about it, I was kind of abused by the bigger kids around me. It's strange that I made it. Almond Brown said, I paid $3.99 for a dozen of cage-free brown eggs. I refuse to pay $8, and I love eggs. Cage-free brown eggs? What that mean? That the chickens was just running around doing what they want to do? They don't live in cages?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like better living conditions for animals and shit, how they raise. Make motherfuckers that eat, meat and shit feel a little bit better about what they consuming.
Look, I'll fuck a chicken up. whether he in a cage or running around free. Because the way I look at it, like prior to people starting getting feelings about the animals and all that, aren't they already, before, when they wild, where they live? They ain't got no houses and nothing, they just out there. Now all of a sudden I got to put a house up for him and make sure this is right and he getting this and all. Man, forget that. Let his ass get fat, break his neck, pluck him, throw him in a pot. Simple as that. Say Trey X say, if y'all wasn't acting up, your aunt would have cooked breakfast. No, that's not true. Pooh Bear, remember, Pooh Bear messed up my breakfast with my auntie because Pooh Bear got up that day and didn't eat her breakfast. Auntie made pancakes. Ooh. Dude, I'm just telling you, Pooh Bear messed it up. It wasn't because we wasn't acting right. I acted right. I acted right. Pooh Bear fucked it up. D-Lo said he buy cartons of 18 eggs. Free range chickens. Okay. Now everybody want to give the chickens free range and all that. I don't care what the chickens were doing. These eggs are cheaper. Laughing my butt off.
Hey, man, I remember like a few months ago when I spent the night out and shit. It's like this certain breakfast I make. It's called an acai bowl. But I spent the night at this girl house, and the only thing she didn't have was some bananas. So I said, man, let me just like run up the street to the little like health market, like the little like local health markets and stuff.
Right.
So yeah, I said, let me run up here, just grab some organic bananas real quick. And I swear that shit was only like, like 6 bananas to a bunch. They was perfectly ripe and everything. Man, them suckers was like 7 something and change. I said, they gonna pay over $1 for a banana.
That's
only in
insane.
LA. God damn. Never again, boy.
I just don't like to eat rooster eggs. Maybe it's because I know they are fertilized. They just never taste right to me. What? I don't know about eating a rooster egg. Ain't the rooster the one to go in the morning?
Yeah, wake you up 6:30 in the morning.
I thought the rooster was a boy. I thought he was the one smashing the chickens. I guess I ain't got enough country in me because I didn't know roosters laid eggs. Is D-Lo throwing me a curveball? Almond Brown say, what? Bananas are 69 cents a pound here.
Yeah. See, Almond, they called me like this one of them local, like, I'm saying, them health stores and shit out here in LA.
Or one of the organic spots where everything's better. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, they jacked the price up by like 10 times and shit. So yeah, they caught me that day. I said, hey, when she run that up, I was like, I'm looking around like, damn, did I have something else? I had to double check. Over $1 for a banana.
It's insane. So who roosters are males? Yeah, that's what I thought. Trey, do they lay eggs? I didn't think they laid eggs. I've never heard of a rooster laying an egg. Never. D-Lo fucking with me. Like the Megiddo gorilla. I know what's going on.
Hey, speaking of roosters, it's funny because like, like in my neighborhood, you ain't supposed to have none of these they consider like exotic animals, but between like some of my Filipino neighbors and stuff, hey, somebody got a rooster, or at least multiple roosters. Somebody got ducks. Somebody got rabbits. They got all this shit you're not supposed to have. Other neighbors got parrots and cockatoos.
Yeah, I seen some peacocks here. People have all kind of stuff here in Texas. D-Lo say the rooster doesn't lay eggs, MZ. They are called rooster eggs because the rooster smashed, as you so eloquently put it. Then the hen before she lays the eggs. Okay, I understand that. But okay, that's just I feel you. Why would they even let the rooster smash and fertilize the egg? Okay, I'm not gonna even let my mind go through all that. That's beyond me. I don't care. I don't care how the cow got killed, how the bull got killed. I don't care how the chicken got his neck wrung. Long as I ain't got to see it, I can deal with it. I can eat it, no problem. I've rang a chicken's neck before, and it was not kosher at all. I couldn't even eat that chicken that day. He had little hair still hanging off of him after they plucked him. No rooster can lay, no, Almond Brown, no, roosters cannot lay eggs. They simply do not have the same reproductive anatomy as a hen. While roosters have the ability to fertilize a hen's egg, they lack the ovaries and oviduct along with it. Really now? Now I'm getting taught. I surely appreciate that, sis. Numerous of biological features make it impossible for your rooster to even lay an egg. Trey X said D-Lo 404 been hanging with Xavier the boxing nerd. So what y'all been doing? Y'all been kicking it? How he doing? How Xavier doing? I didn't get a chance to I thought that I could go back to the live that we were all on that day and get his information off of the chat, but for some reason those things be disappearing now. They don't leave them on there like they used to.
Man, I'll tell you like this. I got his information. Ain't nobody running to use that shit no time soon. Boy is on a 3-month suspension.
Wow, what happened?
Man, hey. No comment.
Okay. I'm gonna just leave it at the 3-month suspension. Just leave it at that. Almond Brown say, okay, MZ, I'm going to eat my chicken and my pig parts, except for the chitlins. Nah, if you're gonna eat some pig feet and some pig ears, you might well eat some chitlins. Don't be trying to be prejudiced to the part of the pig. Go and knock it all off. Eat that pork. Go and eat your pork. To keep species going, they must mate and reproduce. The farmers decide to pull some of them to cook instead of allowing them to hatch. Look at D-Lo. I done turned this into a chicken conversation. And D-Lo asking, who's on the 3-month suspension?
Shit, you might have to run that back to hear that, boy. Yeah, that one might went over your head. Hey, so look, y'all in the chat that mess with seafood and stuff. I know y'all didn't heard this shit plenty of times, but do y'all consider like shrimp to be the quote unquote roaches of the sea? How y'all feel about that?
Shrimp, lobsters, crabs, and catfish, all them bottom feeders. So yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I consider them. I consider them that. Chat what y'all think, but they good. Can't lie, they good. So you know, I done ate some seafood roach, some sea roaches before. Sure have.
Yeah, hell yeah. I know you have.
I mess with shrimp up. I snatch that little tail part off and chew his ass right on up.
Yeah, I don't know. When you be cooking your shrimp, you don't even clean. They call it the boo-boo. The guts.
You better stop that. I make sure I get that spine out the back. Don't do me. Don't do me at all. That man said you got to be kind of raw to just throw a shrimp right into the water.
I be thinking about that stuff now, because you know, like our mamas taught us that shit growing up. But you know, I just be thinking, like, when you go to a restaurant, you really think them people be having time to, you know what I'm saying, cut the veins out the chicken, or, you know, clean the boo-boo out the shrimp and shit.
Well, as an ex-cook, I can say that when I stayed in Atlanta, I worked at a place called J. Paul's. They got a machine that has this blade that rotates through it, and you throw the shrimp through it, and this blade hits them right down the middle of the back to pull that, to knock that vein out. So now they don't take the time to do it; they just run them through a machine. That's why you get it. That's why shrimp should have that split. So when you cook it, it almost look a little butterfly. But you going through it. But you know, if you got sense, you know, if you're not trusting the spot, don't buy shrimp. You know what I'm saying? You kind of know where you can go and eat stuff like that. And Sis is answering when they asked who was suspended. Sis said, I think he said Xavier D-Lo. Derek Bailey in the house. What's up, Derek Bailey? Coming in with the big yip. I don't know what he's yipping about, but okay. You asked why they would allow the Roosters to smash. Yeah, I know, D-Lo. I feel what you were saying on that. I'm just saying. Ugh. That's all I'm saying. Let the Roosters get a smash on. I ain't hate. I don't want to stop nobody from getting their smash in. Get your smash in and live your life. Say, if that's the case, I eat roaches too. So says the sister Almond Brown. Moody Treyweather said, yeah, he in it. D-Lo said, I eat a little shrimp and lobster tail. I eat a lot of shrimp. And if I can get a lot of lobster, I eat a lot. I plan on eating a lot when I go to Hawaii. Damn it. I'm gonna surely do that.
Hey, while we on seafood, my brother girlfriend, I guess they found, you know what I'm saying, like multiple families be having these little gumbo competitions and shit, but everybody out here was complaining, saying the stores, they raised the price of like crab legs up to like $39 a pound.
I've always been used to crab being high because you're only supposed to get it in a certain part of the season. So I've always been used to that, especially king crab. I've seen some places where king crab was like $100+ a pound. I ain't never bought a king crab that cost that much, but yeah, I think the most expensive thing I've ever eaten was a steak that was $80. It was good too. It was soft and it melted in my mouth like butter, but I'm only going to do that one time. It ain't like I got to have steak that good. I can go to H-E-B and just get a regular steak. Stingy with it. Yes, sir. Filthier than pigs. He said Joseph Brown. He don't debane the shrimp. Come on, sis. Who don't debane the shrimp? I just told you about the machine that debane the shrimp. I ain't finna eat no shrimp with that little brown thing going down his back. That's just ugh. That's worse than like people that make crawfish and don't purge them. How you gonna eat a crawfish full of poop? Say, okay, Trey said, I watched a woman eat live tarantulas earlier. Arthropods are healthy to eat. Have you ever had some? Trey? Yeah, because I know you know that health stuff and body types and all that. You over there eating some tarantulas or some daddy long legs? Talk to me. No chitlins and such though. Come on, everybody hating on the chitlins. I can't understand that. Nah, D-Lo, I don't eat everything, but I do love my chicken. I made some in the air fryer tonight. That air fryer do work hard, work good on that. That air fryer work good. Period. That mug have your food just right, not oily. You don't have to, you want to go healthy, go with the air fryer for sure. That mug does cook right and well. Poor fella. I'm just listening. Any Asian buffet you get, a little boo-boo in that dish. Wow, Joseph Brown, don't do it like that. Because I love shrimp fried rice. Love it. I said D-Lo was hanging with Xavier because he appeared to be saying male chickens. Male chickens can lay eggs. I feel you on that. I see where you're going. But then Hyphy did let us know. I sure missed that fella. He's suspended for 3 months. That's fucked up. How you get are you saying he's suspended on YouTube?
Nah, he just from hopping on this panel.
Oh no. No. The last time he was on here, we went through our little thing, but I let him know, he's still welcome to come anytime he wants to. I didn't mean nothing by the way our conversation went at all. We just had to get a little bit of understanding to each other. Yeah,
he welcome to come and listen. You right.
I feel you, champ. I feel you. If he's suspended, I'm gonna let you endorse. What's the word we're looking for here? I'm gonna let you go ahead and damn it, I had just had
like intervene or something along the line of that.
Yeah, intervene wasn't it? When it comes to me, I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be a minute, but I'm gonna say
coordinate or
yeah. No, it's something impose. I'm gonna let you impose that suspension on him. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, there's a crab leg shortage. How? Crabs got 6 legs. How they gonna have a shortage? I cook almost everything in my air fryer, says Almond Brown. Trey X. No, but I have considered ordering trail mix with crickets in it. Really? They got a trail mix with crickets? Oh, I have never ate a bug. not knowingly or willingly. Riding a bike, you know, one might shoot in your mouth when you're riding it, have you choking and stuff like that. But I've never just intentionally wanted to eat a cricket or a tarantula or a chocolate covered ant or anything like that. Even though I hear they have plenty of protein and stuff like that. But how many you got to eat in order to get a protein, to get the protein that's going to mean something? Just my thought. I had chicken tonight as well. Sorry ass KFC. I used to love KFC. I used to. That used to be my favorite chicken spot. I just like the 11 herbs and spices. But Popeyes, they do a better job, except for the chicken breast, because I pretty much just like the breast. I ain't going in there letting them cook me nothing else. Just give me some breast. I'll pay the extra. Give my biscuit, and I'm out. I don't want no red beans and rice, because I can't trust that y'all doing right with that. I can look at the chicken, kind of. I don't know if y'all dropped it or nothing, but I can look and see if something crawling on it or something don't look right in it. That part for sure. Riding down along, okay, that's that. Everybody talking about the chicken. Tregs took me a while, but I caught that. No, sir, roosters are roosters and hens are hens, regardless of how they feel. Well, you know, it might be a rooster that feel like he want to be a hen, and y'all need to respect that. If that rooster want to be called a hen, you need to call that rooster a hen. You quit playing with it. For somebody to get upset, feelings be hurt. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker keep going out. So, hyphy.
Damn, yeah. I'm over here. Yeah. See how that them good ass conversations. I forgot we ain't smoked a liquor box yet, but you know, if the chat ain't tripping, I ain't tripping.
I ain't tripping either. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, it's just stories tonight. Let's just go over whatever we want to go over. Because it ain't a bunch of boxing to talk about because motherfuckers ain't fighting. Tristan already told me, man, we might have to start betting on basketball. Ooh.
I didn't tell niggas we about to become tennis fans, boy.
I like tennis actually. I haven't watched it since Venus. No, not Venus. Was it Venus? Which one is it? Serena? Serena was playing against the young lady, the young lady that's half black, half Asian. I don't know exactly what she is, so I'm gonna just say Asian. When she lost to her. What's that young lady's name?
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
If anybody knows the young lady that I'm talking about that beat Serena, she's a young phenom now. She pulled out of some matches because she was having some mental health issues. As a matter of fact, her mental health issues was kicking in right around the time that all the boxers had decided they was having mental health issues. Osaka. Thank you, Moody Treyweather. I saw that way down there pop right up. Lord Hyphy suspending folks from a free position. And we just got to keep things kosher around here. Climate change, there was a massive die-off. Wait, that jumped up on me. Derek Bailey said climate change, there was a massive die-off, so they have to see if the population came back. We talking about shrimp?
Yeah, I think I just like crab leg reference.
Oh, about the seafood. Okay, I didn't know that. I haven't really been paying attention to the public people, except I did see something that takes some credence that some Republicans had hired a hitman to start shooting Democrats that are in office. And I saw that on if y'all know Rashid Ritchie, one of the is he a TYT dude? But I know his name is Dr. Rashad Ritchie on Indisputable. His name is show, and he has that on there. I didn't go into it, but I did see that headline. I plan on checking it out sometime later. They say crickets have more protein than chicken, but how many crickets do you have to eat, Derek, babe? That's what I need to know. Do I have to eat a whole bunch of crickets to get the same justice that I get from eating a chicken breast? I like Bush's. Whenever I jump out there like that, I like the bread. Bush's chicken. I've heard of Bush's chicken. I think I've tried it before. I think I got it at a gas station. I could be wrong. I don't remember seeing a restaurant called Bush's. I have watched folks catch blue crabs all day right off the St. Simmons Pier on St. Simmons Island. Every once in a while, they catch a horseshoe crab, but have to throw them back. I went crabbing before in Houston. I only went crabbing one time. That was the first and only time. And I'm gonna be honest. I know I talk noise like nothing to make me nervous or nothing, but I'm out there in the water at least waist high. And I got my neck bones tied to my string in the net, right? So my brother-in-law took me out there. Ex-brother-in-law, he's not my brother-in-law anymore. He dropped it, I'm dropping the neck bone, I'm pulling it up, and I feel something on there, right? And I put the net up under it and scoop it up. The crab was so big, bro. His legs was like on the edge of the net. Scared the shit out of me. I dropped the crab, the neck bone, and the net and ran out the water. I've never been crabbing again. Ever.
Man, first time and only time I went crabbing, we lost the goddamn keys to the truck. So I'm just like you. We had a bad experience. Dropped them boys right in the water.
Yeah, man, I can't, I just, that crab was he was bigger than the net, man. I was like, dude, yeah, that was it for me. Ain't no more crabbing. Trey X say, I'm starting a petition for Hyphy to get in Champ Ross this season. Yeah, the new season started Friday, right? Friday morning. That's the latest to get in. So you got your list already, right, Hyphy?
Yeah, I be seeing Champ Ross, certain channels and shit. That begging ass nigga always be asking me to get up in this shit. That nigga better get off of my nuts, boy. He gonna have to pay me to get up in there.
Oh, shit. So you telling Trey X right now that you ain't coming?
Man, I ain't dropping my picks for free, helping niggas make money off my picks.
Well, I'm going to give my shot. I don't know how much money they're going to make off my picks. But, yeah, the champ that y'all allowed to be champion champ, bro, I'm reeling from that. When I saw the news that Scumbo Baggins had won Champ Ross, I was like, how could this have happened? D-Lo 404 was out there. Trey X was out there. Gil Coles was out there. People that I know that I'm like, these guys know stuff. I'm going to just leave it alone. I'm just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Everybody just saying no to snow crab. Okay. Shit. Everyone beating Serena and Venus these days. Joseph Brown. I just skipped down on some stuff because the price is going up. Because, we talking about crab and stuff. Nothing really said real particular in there. So I'm going to jump down here where he's saying everybody beating Serena and Venus. But they kind of old now. They are older. I'm not going to say kind of old. But they've been in the game for a minute and been on top for a minute. When you travel that road as much as they have, just like boxing, you stay out there long enough, you're going to take some L's. You're going to take some L's. But you can't argue that those two women are two of the greatest tennis players to step on a tennis court. I put them right up there with Billie Jean King. I can't think of the other lady name, but Billie Jean King was one of my favorite players. Natalia something, she was pretty good too. I've been watching women's volleyball lately because J1 Pro, you out there watching them because their outfits. You're supposed to be watching them for the game. Volleyball go hard though. If you can get past looking at the outfits, volleyball goes hard. It takes skills to play volleyball. I enjoy watching a good volleyball match. I mean, I could sit there and scream for the team all day. Like I'm at a baseball game. No, not a baseball game. I lied. I do not like baseball like that. But at a basketball game or a football game, I give the same kind of energy to the volleyball players when I'm watching them play because it takes skills to play volleyball. If you can get past the uniform. So I feel you, J1 Pro. And Derek Bailey said, yeah, he's on TYT. Dr. Rashard Ritchie, if anybody want to check on what I just said about him having a show talking about Republicans hiring a hitman to shoot Democrats. That's in office. Can you believe that? This is America, and that can actually happen by high power. These people, boy, this world is straight crazy. If they decide to just do something off the chain, please be ready. I hope everybody know how to at least hunt or garden. I hope you know how to grow some seeds out the ground and grow your food. Get you a house line, because those cell phones ain't gonna be shit. But a house line will work even if your lights go out. Man, I find it hard to believe that crabs died off due to a little climate change. They claim them things are prehistoric, so they have survived worse. These are words from D-Lo 404 Boxing when it comes to crabs and climate change. There it is. Bushes is in Houston, Moody Trey weather. That's probably where I remember seeing it from. Like I said, I ain't been in Houston living for about 10 years now. I go visit my brother and Big E there every once in a while. But I always got to go to Timmy Chan's on Bissonnette, across the street from Burger King.
Yeah, nigga, I always hear about Timmy Chan's. Yeah.
Yeah, Timmy Chan's wing dinner and they shrimp fried rice. Oh my gosh. And you get full, bro. You get full.
It's two of them out there, huh?
Well, it's quite a few of them in Houston now. You know, they done blew
okay.
up. They all over Houston now. But I guess if you would want to go to the original, Big Bro, let me know if I'm saying. But I think the original was in South Park or Fifth Ward, over by if I'm remembering correctly, over by what's the name of that college? It's not U of H, not TSU. It might be U of H. No, it's not U of H. Dang, I don't know, but if you want to go to the original one, it's not as big. It's not as big as the one I'm talking about that I like to go to on Bissonnette, and I have my reasons for going to the one that's on Bissonnette over any other. And Big E understand why. I think Trey has heard the story before too. That Bissonnette is the block where the Nightwalkers are. That made the news where they were saying it's $1 billion block and all that. It's literally like. Y'all got a street like that in California, right? Hyphy.
What is supposed to be the street?
Well, it's not supposed to be anything. They just turned it into it. The ladies of the night who be doing their thing, selling themselves, stuff like that.
Oh hell yeah! It's more than one street, but yeah.
But y'all got one that's famous that people be like,
yeah. Well, I see most people would say it's a street called Sunset Boulevard.
That's it, Sunset.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you live out here, you know it's really a street called Figueroa. That's where it really go down at.
Okay, well, in Houston is Bissonnette, and it's between 59 and Beltway 8. And dude, when nighttime falls, cars be just lined up going up and down the street. The police be out there. And these women be out there in any and everything, or for a term, or lack of a term, nothing. So you might see a girl out there walking around in some plastic wrap all night long, and the police don't be making busts. It's insane.
Hey, it's so many of them. It be out there.
Yeah, you would think. When you say so many of them, it looks like a big club been let loose or getting ready to crank up. It's some small ones in there, but they be up and down the block, hyphy in shorts, t-shirts with nothing up under them, panties and bras, and high heels. It's just walking up and down Bissonnette.
Even when it's cold out, huh?
Even when it's cold outside, they be walking. It could be raining, and they will be walking. They'll wear something to fit the rain. So if the rain stops, it'll dry fast, but they be out there.
Yeah. Shit, one of the last times I went out to the one out here, man, came across this bitch named Beverly Rose, but she was just too psycho for me. I had to stop that. But anywho,
I feel you on that. So back to the chicken conversation and crabbing. D-Lo say they use raw chicken and the fishing basket to catch them. Very effective. And Brown say no crab shortage this way, and they are still crabbing out there. You aren't supposed to keep female crabs though, so the reproduction can keep up. Now, there you go. And then they give me J1 Pro say, Hyphy ducking that smoke. He ducking that smoke in Champ Ross. Don't give us no excuse about making picks so people can make money off of your stuff. He said, you ducking that smoke. Come get that smoke. He said he just don't want Trey X said he just don't want those blow-up picks to get exposed. Then Joseph Brown laughed at you, I do believe. Moody Trayweather getting the Champ Ross this season, bro. When it starts, let me answer that. It's the latest you can put your picks in is this week, Friday morning. Have your picks in. Be ready. Take no prisoners, Moody Trayweather. Take no prisoners. Wait. Cause I'm coming. I got to go for Trey X because he told me I could only have second place, and that's not cool. I was kind of hurt a little bit. I thought we was tight, and he wanted to give me second place. And my sister, I'm forgetting everybody's name tonight. What is going on? Oh my gosh, she'd be so mad at me if I can't remember her name.
Yeah, who you talking about?
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, yeah, that's Lala.
Lala D. Oh man, she gonna choke. She gonna go hard on me because I couldn't remember her name, but I know she's supposed to be getting in. I ain't trying to hit nobody who's supposed to be getting in. Picks don't show up. I ain't trying to hear. Come on up in here. Because she told me she can't talk to somebody in the middle of the pack. I got to make sure I beat her. Hyphy, you fitting right with today's new age project. Project, the O at all cost era of boxing. Champ Ross will pay you. All you have to do is win. That makes sense because I seen some price tags. Let me just go ahead and pull it up so I can say first place had won where is it? Let me pull it right up. Yeah, he's not telling a lie. First place, weird. That's not it.
Yeah, was it like 300 or so?
They won something, and then second place won like 100, and then third place, because it was a tie, they split whatever it was they made. But yeah, shit. Yeah, there you go.
Because I think two people got. I could be wrong, but I think two people tied for second, and I think like at least two other people tied for third place. Also,
you about to make somebody, boy. Ain't nobody. I think first and second was by themselves. I can't remember where I saw the damn. I know I got the message. Oh, here it is. Let me pull it up. I'm in the wrong name. There it is, right there. First place. I just see a trophy up there. It don't really say what they won. But second place won $100. And third place split 50. Third place split 50. You can't, that's pretty good to just be sitting there tightening up your boxing knowledge and your picks and stuff like that.
Yeah, to me, as like me looking at it, it seemed like you get way more out of it, even if you won first place, because that's some shit that, if you really participate in, you can't take a day off when it comes to keeping up on your boxing knowledge anyway. So it just make you sharp. And you even like, picking fighters and shit, you got to go ahead, start doing a little bit of research on them, whatnot. And therefore it makes you learn about fighters. So next time their name come around, you got no choice. You know what I'm saying? You might want to watch him and stuff. Hey, it might be a fighter, his name might be, Hiroto Kayashira or something. But if he didn't, won you some points, so next time he fight, you might be inclined to watch him. So it helps you out. Right.
And you correct, D-Lo. I am talking about Martina. I ain't even finna wreck that lady's last name. But yeah. I'm trying to see. College volleyball is lit because of the bodies of them women. No, Joseph Brown, we can't come over like that. Volleyball in college is lit because they got skills. They have skills. You sounding like yeah. They got skills, baby. That's what it is. That's why we watch. You know what? Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it alone. I would start a volleyball channel and just, fellas, let's check out the games. They have gotten rid of wait, what? Of Tuso. What? They have gotten rid of a president or two. So, oh, you're talking about those people up in the office in the chamber of law. Yeah, they have gotten rid of more than 2 presidents, I believe. They knocked off a few presidents. If we play volleyball, I'm in Brown 09 on my team. I'm setting it up, and she's spiking on everything moving. She could have went to college for volleyball. Well, if you're going to pull out Almond Brown to be on your team, then I'm going to have to go and get my baby girl and put her on my team. And she played that front. She played that net like a beast. And she can spike. So I'm setting up and seeing if Almond Brown can return anything that LeBeau is seeing back. Rice, Texas Southern. It might have been Texas Southern, D-Lo. I'm for sure it's not Rice because I remember going to so many basketball camps there. And I just know where Rice is. So, no. My favorite college is Tulane. Look at what they did to, who is that? Caleb Williams and USC. In volleyball or basketball? I'm just asking because I do know you say Tulane, but are all the Tulane teams your team? And are we still talking volleyball? Well, maybe they're not even talking to me. I'm just all in their conversation. They talking amongst each other. I'm tripping. Okay, I'll accept you being tied with me. Oh, wait. I'll accept you being tied with me first, but you better keep it up, OG. Oh, he talking to me. Cause I feel you, bro. I feel you. Like I said, I'm gonna do the best I can with the schedule that I got. I'm not making no excuses. I'm gonna do my studying, make my picks, and have fun rolling with it, and let my boxing knowledge grow. So yeah, it's gonna be us. Edit. Project and projects are not the same word, MZ. Damn. What? Did I say project wrong somewhere?
Man, nah. See, D-Lo, he messing you up by trying to correct you, man. He messing up. Earlier, you said, I think you said project. It was supposed to be prospect, but now he over here messing you up. This ain't no goddamn correction.
Oh yeah, you know they gotta catch me when I'm saying it wrong, cause I be talking too much shit. So I take it when it come at me. I see a project for prospect. I didn't even see that. I'm moving too fast. That's what it be. I be moving too fast. I won second all by myself. Let me go put my silver medal up. Trey X saying, because I knew he was gonna say something because you said you think second and third split. I knew he was gonna come and let it be known. Nah, man, I got that by myself. But yeah. You better stop trying to make Trey X shit his second place finish. Joseph Brown talking to you. Joseph said, wait, let's see. Oh, Joseph said what he said about the bodies of those volleyball players, laughing out loud. Don't keep it PC because I'm here. I feel you, sis. I'm just saying, I watched the game because they got skills. My daughters, you know, they played, so I learned the game. So yeah, I watched the game because they got skills. I don't really have nothing to say about their uniforms. Some of them be, you know, they have some live uniforms. The color coordination and the logos are something to rival any sport, I think. He say square business. They won't forget it now, though. Bring your baby girl on, MZ. I'm blocking all of her balls and putting them right back. Oh, no, not come off. Not my baby girl, LeBeau. She got skills. She gonna be all over that Almond Brown. You might got about a height, but my little girl can jump, and she left hand swats, spikes, right hand spikes. She got digs. She can pancake. The girl got skills. We ready. I'm saying it now. We ready. Trey X might as well go and get yourself together. I'm gonna have to have somebody else to play for me because you know my right arm don't work that good. So I'll let y'all pick out of one of her friends who she play with, and then it's going down. I got my money on Camuff and whoever she run with against Trey X and Almond Brown. That's right, sis. I'm coming at you. You don't call us out like that, think I ain't gonna answer. Coming back at it. Joseph Brown said, MZ, don't try and shame me for my natural attraction for women volleyball players. No, I'm not trying to shame you about nothing about women's volleyball players. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that, you know, we do watch it for the skills. We do. Well, you got to watch the whole game, and they are part of the game. So, you know, I feel what you're saying. I ain't trying to shame. Big ups to you for at least taking the chance to go out there. Oh, man, Rick Glacier done dropped his pay-per-view numbers on Tank versus Hector.
Ah, shit.
Let me guess, they failed. They didn't do nothing.
Hey, speaking of volleyball, MZ, look, I gotta shut down this high school. They practice is just over, so give me like 20 minutes. If you only like 20 minutes, I'll hop back up on.
Okay,
I gotta lock up the school and shit already.
I feel you. Played the whole front row and served. She played the whole front row, back row, and got a killer serve. And what I'm saying is true. I'm not making stuff up. What I'm saying is true. Matter of fact, if you want to check out, they got a basketball they got a volleyball channel called Chiefs Volleyball. SA Chiefs Volleyball. Yeah, they got stuff on there. Drops his played the whole. Okay, now bring your old knees and torn rotator cuff, MZ. Don't send in the substitute. Wow. I don't have a torn rotator cuff. Half of my bicep is gone. Mirror accident. So yeah, my knees are kind of old, but I can still move around. I ain't gonna let nobody just shake me and break me down. But since I can't use their arm correctly, you got to give her a fair chance. So she got to have a substitute. Got to. I thought, what did I call him? Because he put Glacier. What did Oh, that's what he put, Glacier. Nah, brother. Your arm is messed up, and I'm 5'9". We are even. Oh, so that's how y'all go. Okay. You know what? I ain't never back down from a challenge. Me and my arm, we ready. Did you say a mirror accident, MZ? Yes, I did say a mirror accident, D-Lo. It was a mirror accident. I was carrying a vanity mirror, and it broke and fell into my arm. I don't really want to give you guys the gruesome. It took half of my bicep. They had to take a vein out of my leg and reconnect my artery. All the nerves in my arm had been severed, except the last the two small fingers. My middle finger, my index, and my thumb received the greatest nerve damage. I have a blank spot when it comes to feeling from my thumb all the way up to the center of my forearm. Had 2 surgeries. My thumb it was so swollen and fat that I couldn't use it for so long till it's fused. It won't bend like it's supposed to. They had to flip my muscles around. So when I reach and move my hand up and down, I'm doing it backwards. It's a mess, but I'm still here. So I ain't tripping. Let me guess. Glasser reported pay-per-view did 20,000 buys. He loves them Showtime and PBC fighters. This is what Joseph Brown is saying. D-Lo say that arm is just fine. You was talking about whooping up on that dude in the store. You missed what I said then, because I did say I couldn't fight him because of my arm. And I mentioned that I had that thing on me at the store. I think I could have slapped him a good couple of times with it with my left hand. My left hand strong. Yeah. Now, I don't know what he's reporting, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be some messed up number. I think Tank and them did good, but that fight going and over with, you know, need for us to even waste big breath on it at all. Joseph Brown, are you in Champ Ross? I don't see your name on the list. Or have you not joined yet? He said, I just wanted to be sure I heard you right. Didn't mean to make you rehash it. You better go back and listen again. I said everything I just said now. Always let it be known. Hey, I have to let it be known. Look, if me and you getting into it, not you, but anybody, if we getting into it, I have to be fair and let you know, look, this right arm ain't working. So I got to go to my next best thing. So when I'm standing in front of the judge, I can say, Your Honor, he knew I was handicapped. I told him. And he still wanted to beat me up. And I'm old. I go in there acting feeble and half-minded. And boy, you better stop. Say, damn, shout out, you must have been in a hell of a recovery. Yes, recovery, yeah, still pretty much going through it. But man, it was a time, it was a time in my life. My wife and kids rallied around me and loved me extra hard. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my family came together for me and helped me pull through it. And shit, I'm still here today. But yeah, it was something to go through. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was sitting there making jokes while I was waiting for the ambulance. It's strange how you can get a lot of trauma done to you. And I know you hear some stories where you see some people that went through trauma and they be like, I didn't really feel it. They don't be lying, because I'm sitting there and I was not in pain like that at all. You know what I'm saying? My fingers and stuff. I'm sitting there looking at my arm is like on the way I'm sitting down, and my arm is just dead, and I'm looking at it, but the pain factor wasn't there. It wasn't a pain factor that was like unbearable or nothing like that. And I'm glad I'm not weak about seeing blood or anything, because I didn't faint. I was lucid all the way until I got to the hospital and the doctor put me to sleep. Let me see. I got picks on Friday. I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, Joseph Brown said he's gonna be inside the Champ Ross. Okay. And Rick Glaser, D-Lo put in there. Rick says that the streams are killing the pay-per-view model. D-Lo said, I'm glad you had or have strong support system. That matters a bunch. Yeah, even my grandbaby played a big part, because it was right before she started school. And I would stay up all night. This is how I started gaining weight. I would stay up all night watching movies, and her little bitty self would be right there with me, up all night. We'll fall asleep with everybody, wake up and go to work. She and I sleep till noon, get up, eat pancakes, go back to sleep. Wake up about 3, eat something else, watch TV. The family get home, and me and her do it again. My daughter used to get on me. Dad, stop letting her stay up all night. And I'm like, but she don't go to school till next year. She kicking it with her grandpa. Then they got us a dog too, a little dog named DJ. He passed away. But that was also my little support dog. My daughter Jessica and her husband sent him from California. They literally brought a ticket and put the dog on the plane and sent him to me. Things your family, your loved ones will do for you. The things they'll do. So, anything anybody want to talk about? Throw it up in the chat. Let's try to chat it out. Talk about it. If not, let me pull me up a little. Okay, that looks good. I'm finna come in there, Champ Ross. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be no terror, but I'm gonna do my best to make the best picks, so I'm gonna try to start off top 10. Then about the first quarter, I'm gonna try to make a move and be top 5. The mid-season, I'll make that push for top 3. Third quarter, I'll go for top 2, and then I'll make my move in the fourth quarter of the season. Take number 1. Be the second champion to ever be on MZ Talk. Yeah, that sounds like a good start off Cinderella story. Yeah, that works for me. Showing that type of toughness and calmness and strength rubs off on everyone else. At the time, I wouldn't consider it being tough or anything like that. It just, I can honestly say when I lifted up, the thing hit my arm. When I looked at my arm, it was a lady following me. I saw the horror. I saw the horror in her face. And the first words to come out of my mouth before I said anything was, God, please don't let me die because it's going to be hard on my kids. And then I turned around and told her to stay calm. Because I need her to stay calm because I didn't want to get excited and bleed out. Then my boss, who was supposed to be helping me, he come walking out with this crazy look on his face. And we took some belts and made a tourniquet on my arm. And my left arm was cut right on the wrist. It was superficial cut, but it bled like a son of a gun. And yeah, that was it. You know, it wasn't those were the first words I spoke. God, please don't let me die because it's gonna be tough on my kids. Then I spoke to that lady and told her not to lose it because I don't want to get excited and bleed out. Went over, sat down, started talking to have a conversation. They called the hospital. The lady stayed on the phone and told them how to make a tourniquet the right way on my arm and how to put it up and try to keep it there until the ambulance came. And we had a conversation and everything. I gave them information on how to get in touch with my family. And shoot, made it to the hospital. Don't come in weak, though. Come in and be a terror. I'm going to do the best I can. Like I said, I'm going to make the best informed picks that I can with what I can gather about the fighters that we're going on. That's what I'm gonna do. And if it turns me into a terror, then y'all be terrorized. Now I might get some jokes because I remember the last time I was in Champ Ross, I was kind of down toward the bottom. I was way down there. I was so far down, people was making jokes that I didn't even get to hear till 2 weeks after they made the joke. That's how far. But I remember somebody else being down there with me. I ain't gonna call out no names though. D-Lo say, I'm winning first place this week. We will see what happens from there. What your picks is? What you got the first 7 fights, D-Lo? Holler at me later on when you got the link. Go and hit the link. Come on in here and talk to me. We can go in the back cave and hash it out. No, I ain't coming weak though, Trey. I'm gonna do my study. See what I can come up with. Make it happen. Oh, look at my grandbaby. She got one of those little sleeping. She's so tired. So, let me go ahead and pull up what my boy Social Scientist said. Slow burning. Say what you want, just be blunt. I can stand the pain. That boy went hard on that damn song. Scumbo Baggins. All draws for week 1. Boy, stop. The way I'm going out there and put on all draws, I'm going out there and pick some winners. My only thing is, I already know I'm going to have, my hardest thing going to be is picking knockouts. And I just always looked at it and say, this dude going to win, that dude going to lose. Go from there. But now I got to figure out who going to get knocked out. I got to think how the judge is going to think about it. Oh, it's a lot. That boy Trey X said the Kane is probably somewhere ducking crow, trying not to get into Champ Ross. Gonna say, oh man, I forgot, man. I'm gonna get in next week. Nah, we supposed to be in from week 1. We've been knowing for like, 3 weeks? No excuses. None. I got a feeling I'm gonna get my ass tore up next week. People gonna be talking shit, and it's okay. I'm ready. I'm coming in top 10 this week. Top 10. But I know what I was looking for. I'm all over the place right now. Y'all have to forgive me. I jumped on with really just wanting to hear from you guys and see you guys and get a chance to commune a little bit, which I have gotten to do. I have learned not to hold y'all for super long, and seeing that it's already 10:48, I'm going to wrap it up because I ain't going to stay on till 3 because I got to work tomorrow. It took one of my off days. But I am in the management program. About to move up after that girl spot. Told y'all that too. We're going to take it by any means necessary. And with that being said, y'all give me a song I should play. Somebody throw something in the chat and I'm going to go see if I can find it and take us home with it. Might drop a few songs in a row and then cut it off. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead. Let me see if I got something. Oh, we get a short live tonight. Yes, sis, I was trying to be more considerate because I noticed I started looking at our average time usually run to like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't want to be holding everybody that long. You know, I figured we have our fun till about 10:30 and keep it going like that. So with all that, yeah, we're going to get a little short night. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop. There's no such thing as thinner. I'm going to drop. Congratulations. Go get it. I feel you there on that, D-Lo. Appreciate it. Trey X say all day. And my boy D-Lo 404 say keep moving. So let me go ahead and pull up all day. Bam. Oh, sis. I'll tell you what. Next week we'll go longer. Because I won't have to worry about going into the job either. So we'll have it and ride. You be prepared to come on here and have some conversation. How about that? Say, gotta get it, MZ Scumbo Baggins. I don't care if he won. If he won, nigga got no honor. So, okay, I'm gonna close this out with 3 songs. We're gonna take it down like that. I appreciate everybody coming through. We're gonna start off with All Day. Let's get it. Good night, Moody Troy Weather. Thanks for stopping through. We're gonna roll again.
We go harder than concrete. Me and my bodies get smoked out. Ice chest full of beers. Shit, is this the dirty south? Fuck being down and out. We in this bitch trying to stay alive. Peace to you, my nigga. I see you trying to get your money 3 steps for life, and I fuck with it. You better show your fans straight. You don't break a baby standing up on all 10. All day it's on again. Same day, same shit all across the bitch. No matter where you live, hold it down. Shout out across the Southwest side. Make your time straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, all day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day. Making sure that the fam straight. All day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real nigga, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day.
Making sure my family's straight. Doing what I do. Keep doing all my beats. Making sure my family eats. Saying little prayers. I'm glad I got to know ya. I'll be here till the end. I'm the only master bride.
Make sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, all day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day. Make sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real nigga, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day.
I break bread, my kinfolk, and I don't sleep. They can't need, they can't need, and I don't sleep. I make a way for my kinfolk. Guard dog up all night, making sure everybody sleep tight. Checking the perimeter with that thing on me, making sure that it's alright. I never leave my post alone, even if it means posting alone. I ain't talking about call, I'm talking about literally leaving my post alone. Some people living under pressure, oh no, not see. I'm gonna make sure that my family always equal up to me.
Make sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, all day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day. Make sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real nigga, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day.
I got that retired money. so the fam is good. Bought a home out in the country, moved us out of the hood. When circumstances were bad, we converted to good. Every time they said I couldn't, I showed them I could. These haters plotting my downfall, I'm wishing you would. I'm 10 steps ahead of you, you back where I stood. Nigga, you should understand this boy don't play. Regardless of what you say, we bring that heat all day. Let go.
I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no ticket for my windows empty to see. I keep moving, always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no ticket for my windows empty to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving. Never know who's truly on your side. I'm a rich, old, and dead white boys. You know the dead ones get stacked up. When you walk into a strip club, hustle up, watch hoes act up. Niggas look strange, I look strange back. You got a problem, you don't really want that. That alcohol got you thinking. You walk in, don't make me disprove that. And I'm trying to let you make it, my nigga, just let it be. But that devil off up in you, so you gon' come fuck with me. Now I can make it home and you might not let there be new scripture. If you cross the line, I can guarantee that I'll let that be hit you. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no ticket for my windows empty to see. I keep moving, always keeping people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. Worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no ticket for my windows empty to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know who's truly on your side.
I keep on moving like soul to soul. Penetrate your mind, let your conscience flow. Like water from the aquifer. Look you in the aquifer and see to the sea. For the Hennessy, take a sip. Though these liquor go clips with a hollow tip. Got the mic with the front grip when I spit. Tap bubbles like a little shit.
Niggas killing me with the smother shit that you hear. Inability to speak with clarity, it's so unclear.
But I'ma need you to step your game up. Cause if not, you a trunk, that's a lame up. I'ma call you super dead cause your game suck. Pack your shit and keep it moving, nigga, ain't truck. What?
Worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no ticket for my windows empty to see. I keep moving, always keeping people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. Worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no ticket for my windows empty to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know who's truly on your side.
Niggas killing me with the smother shit that you hear. Inability to speak with clarity, it's so unclear.
I said niggas be talking crazy, hold up, don't make them wait. I don't chase after hoes, I really maintain, okay, let's get that straight. Back to the grill, when the niggas got beat, yes man, gon' bring your stage. By the time you realize we got a problem, then it's too late.
Let me tell you about the legendary Scumbo Baggins, also known as King of Kings. The man so cheap he went to the strip club and the stripper told him to make it rain. That cheap motherfucker checked the weather and told the bitch to do a rain dance. Straight scumbag behavior.
Scumbo, bragging. This nigga full of shit like gumbo. Bragging. Self-proclaimed king of kings and king of kinfolk. Don't wanna pay his debt cause he been broke. So now the men joke. Yo, I don't fuck with the shady type. The Flakegate, Belichick, and Tom Brady type. 10-ounce gloves that been 90 degrees in a title fight. Or niggas that bet but don't wanna pay their debt. Scumbag, can you see the light? Alright, then explain. Talk to me. How you have the mental fortitude to play the game. Place a bet on a round in the fighter's name. Then in victory, you quick to run and collect your claim. You fucking right. But in defeat, you quick to vanish. This ain't the multiverse with 5 rings on the hand of Stannis. There's only one ring involved, and it has a canvas. And since you gone, stay gone, nigga. You're banished. We gotta do it, cause it's only right. You broke a bond with the fellas that was airtight. The way you be nigga has got these motherfuckers hype. Guaranteed when they see you, nigga, it's on sight. We talking about
Scumbag of the decade. The man so cheap he takes his own lemons to the lemonade stand to get the price drop from a quarter to a dime. Nobody off limits. back in the key.
So now the men joke, scumbo. This nigga full of shit like gumbo. Self-proclaimed king of kings and king of kinfolk. Don't wanna pay his debt cause he been broke. So now the men joke. What?
Scumbo bagging, his pockets must be lacking. Welching on a bed and then pose like that's what's happening. Jumps on the show, chest out, bro. I'm really hoping he say he's about to pay off for the note. Scumbag behavior. Did that boy just say that shit? Right then and now, say he get this wig split. Trey X starts it out. Hyphen getting ag. Eric R. stutter ragging. Coming up with Scumbo baggage. I done got pissed. His bragging made me mad. I really thought he was better than that. He showed himself a fag. MZ stutter roast. Dude didn't give a shit. He was proud of the shit he did, laughing like a bitch. Now he in his feelings. Don't get mad, bro. You know you're supposed to pay our bets. Scoot, you gotta go. Hiding in the wing. We see you scumbag king. Bet you wish you didn't say that shit. Pay your debts, king of king. I wonder what you really thought when you came out like that, bro. Saying, fuck it, let me have it. I can take it like you really like to be a scum, yo. You must have thought we was some lame ass niggas you could bully on this boxing talk show. You got us twisted, now you're missing. Don't hear you laughing, scum, bro.
Scumbo baggins. The man so cheap, his son told him he wants to grip. So Scumbo told the boy to stop fucking bitches without a rubber. Now that's a scumbag.
So now the men joke, scumbo. This nigga full of shit like gumbo. Self-proclaimed king of kings and king of kinfolk. Don't wanna pay his debt cause he been broke. So now the men joke. What?
I got a call from the block, fams, yes. He asked me to take your head and place it on his dress. Put your body on the pike and let that bitch fest. Let the rats eat out the tongue cause you were wealthy. Damn, we tried to make it business, dog, but this be personal. Niggas wanna find your location and straight up hurt you. It used to be like when they meet you, nigga, what it do? Now when they meet you, it's more like, nigga, what it do? You're a stranger in a foreign land, and everything is cool until you come around with that bullshit we don't understand. Put his money to his word, then he told a lie. So when it comes down to his word, he's always gonna lie.
He still ain't paid that bet. I thought his husband said he paid him already. Man, that's messed up.
Well, that's all three of the songs in the row that they picked. Hyphy, you just came right back in before we went out. I didn't want to hold everybody up all night like I usually be doing, going on extra super long lives. But Almond Brown complained, so next week we got to go our regular distance and keep them going from now on. Sis says she don't like the short lives. So
Yeah, hey, shit, niggas even touching like none of the boxing talk. But yeah, if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, give it a short one tonight, that's cool with me. But yeah, we're gonna keep it going like, more extended. I'm over here on West Coast time, so I better be ready and able.
I'll feel you on that one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short tonight because I know I already told everybody by those three songs we just played because that's the ones they picked. I appreciate you jumping on with me, Hyphy, like you always do. And next week we'll be able to talk a lot more boxing.
Yeah,
talk about what happened with Champ Rouse.
Peace to everybody out there that just came through. Like it's appreciated. I'm saying appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next week. I get with you, MZ.
All right, man. Peace.
Already.